Nearing the start of this one from South Florida, Major League Baseball on the show is next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order will read like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. John Jay will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the three.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. The 1-2. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. You know, this is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Corey Horn will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There goes Jay. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now after the stolen base, any thought of a bunt here to get him to third?
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for 1.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him have it.
in there, 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just one out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Michael Lee will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready now on 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now the 3-1 home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. And he might have got away with one there.
Mark McGuire will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. The next pitch. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here comes the 2-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Baker for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Steven Weinstein will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Steven Weinstein.
Fastball here, 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here he comes on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Reed Johnson will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The pitch. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. So unfortunately, he'll be forced to leave the game here with an apparent head injury. And we're hoping, of course, it's nothing too serious, but it's usually not good when it's above the neck. Shelby Miller will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Shelby Miller.
David Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Lee.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's ready now. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Marlins 0. Alan Craig leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Ball one. Fernandez readying the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count offering on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 8, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Garrett Jones will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 now to Jones. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Now a bouncing ball that's going to get past Miller and into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, Jeff Baker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. The 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
The 3-1 coming. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Jeff.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring forth Jeff Mathis, the catcher. First pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
First and second now, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Miller readies the 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Jose Fernandez will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
And here's the first pitch. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now Miller on 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Deep breath. Now the 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that is just foul. And that would have chased everybody home. Now another 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you know, that would have been a good spot to help your own cause, but I think any kind of base hit there would have been more of an accident than a real plan. I mean, he's in over his head, and it showed.
Stepping in now, Steven Weinstein. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's a 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Reed Johnson will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. In there, 1-2 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey Horn.
Corey Horn will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Come on, Marlins!
The pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here comes the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Carlos Martinez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. David Lee will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. A ball hit hard to the left side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Giancarlo Stanton will be the batter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Pause, now the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Garrett Jones now. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. 1-0 pitch now. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hitters count 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run home run for Garrett Jones. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Into the box now, Jeff Baker. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jeff Mathis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. He waits, now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, don't whip here.
He's set, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Standing in now, Jose Fernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
3 runs already home here. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And there is career hit number 999. He's had such a solid career thus far, and now he's just one hit away from a very respectable number, 1,000 hits.
Yeah, Matt, 1,000 hits will be a nice feather in his cap. It's not a major milestone, but it's definitely something to be proud of.
Steven Weinstein will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Let's go. Right side now.
Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Good eye.
Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two-two pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's now 4-1 Miami. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
Come on, you don't want to walk in.
Now the 3-0 offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 3-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Therefore it is Jones, 1 away.
Oh, When you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop-up there. That's a gift.
Mark McGuire will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First offering on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now the 2-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Payoff pitch coming. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yadier Molina will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Alan Craig will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fernandez readying the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
The 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the 2-2 home. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Colton Wong will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this will sort of make you think a little bit. You hit a guy with runners at second and third already? Guys don't always take too kindly to that.
Tony Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2, here it is. Out of play. Another payoff pitch. And this is fouled straight back. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
You just don't see this very often out of a guy like this. I mean, I don't remember seeing him struggle just to find the strike zone like he is right now.
John Jay will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Has a look, now the pitch. Still taking here as he looks at the slider this time, and he's in a big hole now, down 0-2.
Still needs 1 more strike, but hey, he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Here comes a 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Miami's out in front, 4-3. Jason Mott is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Reed Johnson will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Fielder, Reed Johnson.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now the pitch. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
One pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1.
Come on, Marlins!
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Come on!
Pitch on the way. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Corey Horn will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Lee will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now another 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
First baseman number 25.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Let's turn 2.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0. This is hit sharply to the left side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Yeah,
A hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
So first and second with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Let's shut him down here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready now. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Here's the full count offering. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Here now is Alan Craig. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's too high. Might have caught him by surprise there, and the 2-out gamble works out for him.
Wow, if that throws on target, that might be the 3rd out of the inning, but I think he surprised him a little bit behind the plate because he rushes his ball down to third and the throw's too high.
All right, let's hold him.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You can do it.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count pitch home. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Garrett Jones will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Garrett Jones.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here it comes. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, and that misses, ball 1. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now the pitch. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here comes a 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first, but you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
In now, Jeff Mathis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
pause. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Robert Rivera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Robert Rivera.
Johnny Peralta will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Colton Wong will stand in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Are you crazy, Blue?
The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Johnson will put this one away for the second out.
The pitcher number 30, Jason Mott.
Daniel Descalzo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Daniel Descalzo.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. Christian Yelich is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Steven Weinstein will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
One 1-0 on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Reed Johnson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Reed Johnson. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Here's a 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
comes set. Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
A 2-1 offering. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A payoff pitch one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Randy Choate will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Garrett Jones will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Let's go, Jones! All right, Jones, let's take it out of the park.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
The 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
3-1 on the way. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Do it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Peralta is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. Miami's out in front now, 5-4. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carter Capps is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carter.
John Jay will stand in, called out on strikes his last time.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Hey, yo, try to open your eyes next time. Go!
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Come on now, give me a break.
Here comes the 2-1. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher entering
Marlins,
now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. Corey Horn will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Hey, let's turn go.
Here's the first offering. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here, and it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Michael Lee will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
All ones account.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a
one
fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come down now.
The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Oh, you got to appreciate the effort out there at shortstop. Here, I don't even think he's considering getting the out at first. I think he just wants to keep that runner from possibly scoring. So that's mission accomplished for him right there.
A.J. Ramos will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
A.J. Ramos.
Mark McGuire will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Now the first pitch. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work.
I don't know if that was by design or what, but that looked awful. Stealing home is very difficult to pull off, and that one just exploded on him.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Jeff Baker will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Now here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. 1 pitch, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
So 1 away for the catcher, Jeff Mathis. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And now a pitch on the way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
On the way. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground towards second. Knee-high, he barehands it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 5-4. Kevin Slowey will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kevin Slowey.
Yadier Molina will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Alan Craig will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Hit hard back up the middle. And Craig is aboard here. It's a base hit.
A good job to get on base there as the tying run. Now, it wouldn't surprise me to see a pinch runner here so they can get a little speed out there at first.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Steven Weinstein will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Standing in now, Reed Johnson. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Now Johnson will await the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here it is, the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Full count offering on its way. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And Johnson's going to have himself a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Into the box, David Lee, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic one going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Kevin Segrist will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Now here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
First and second now, one man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. 2-1 now.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Ready with the 2-1. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, I think that's the big danger of bouncing a curveball with 2 guys on base. If your catcher can't handle it behind the plate, both guys are off and moving, and they're up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Second and third here, one man out. The 3-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 23 for him thus far, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
You know, one lesson that can be tough for a young reliever to learn is that hard and straight, it's a bad combination. I mean, this is a 4-seam fastball. He runs it up there pretty good, but it's straight as a string. You give a good big league hitter that pitch in that spot, I don't care how hard you throw it. It's going to get hit a long way.
Garrett Jones comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 8-4. Colton Wong will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Now that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Mark Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Mark Ellis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This ball's grounded foul. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. And we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of
You can do it.
In now is John Jay. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Into the box now, Corey Horn. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 8-4. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.